Good morning. My name is Nick, and this morning I am going to teach you guys or show you how to execute trade ideas on Nadex. This is for binary options. And I just want to remind you guys before we get started that this is not financial advice. This is just a trade idea, and it is up to you to execute the trades. We do have a relationship with Dr. Chris Cole, and he is the exclusive trainer for the Nadex platform. So this is what we teach off of. You can use any provider that you choose to trade binary options, but this is where we are teaching on the trade ideas in general. So first thing you're going to do is make sure you have a Nadex account created. Once you do, I'm just going to use a demo account here for demonstration purposes. You'll enter your credentials, hit log in. It's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. What you're going to do is over here on the left-hand side, you're going to make sure you're on the markets tab and select the binary options. From there, you're going to go over to indices, and then you want to make sure that you select the 415 expiration. That means that you have until 415 in order for price to hit your target. You can close out of the position earlier if you choose to, but for this strategy to be most effective, it's best to just let it run all the way through to 4:15 p.m. And use the strategy in that way. So you'll select the time frame that you want to. Then you click on basically any of these prices over here to pull up a chart. And what we're looking for is we're waiting for the 9:30 candle, which just so happens to be right here. And we are going to create a opening range bracket over this candle. And then we are going to wait for a breakout based on whichever direction it breaks out. We are going to take a sell or we are going to take a buy. So I have actually already recorded the 9:30 open for this specific day, this specific setup, and I'm going to cut over to that portion of the video right now. All right, so we're waiting on this 9:30 candle. I have Nadex and TradingView simultaneously side by side to each other. So you can go back and forth between the two if you choose. But this is the 9:30 opening candle, and we just want to have our box tool ready. And we're just waiting to see what this candle does. This is a 1 minute time frame. To change it, you'll just click on it and then you can change it by the minute. But for this purpose, we are only on the 1 minute time frame. And we're just waiting for, you can see over here, we have 20 seconds left on this candle. I'm going to get my rectangle tool ready to draw. We got about 5 seconds left on this candle. And I like to go a little bit to the left of the candle just so I can see where my body lies. You're going to go from the very top of the candle to the very bottom of the candle to include the wicks. All right, so now we have our opening range bracket and we are waiting for price to break out of this box, either to the top or to the down. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So it looks like price is going to be breaking out of the top of the box. We'll give this just a little bit more time here. I like to give it 2 candles sometimes just to confirm. But when price is breaking up out of the box, what we're going to be doing is taking a sell on Nadex. Okay, so you can, like I said, you can alternate back and forth between the two. This is just a demo account here. I'm going to walk through this one more time. So when you first appear, you're going to see markets, binary options. You'll click on indices. And then you want to make sure that you're on the one that says daily 415. You can click on any of these prices. It's just going to bring up your chart. And if I toggle back here, it looks like it is going to break up out of this box. So what we're going to be doing is we are looking, since this is the candle for the opening range bracket, this is the option price directly below this candle. So we're going to click here to sell down. Okay. Now I clicked on it. Market price right now is $34. So we don't want this to be any higher than $40. So I simply can just execute this order by hitting place order. And then you want to make sure that under positions, it's reflected. And that's how you'll know that you have an active order. I also want to show you how to do a limit order. You can make sure you're clicking on the same price, 48.22. And then let's just say this was higher than 40. Let's just say it was 45 or something. You can click on under next to order type, select limit. And you see price automatically is going to go down. The further away from the market price you get, the likelihood of your order getting filled is smaller and smaller. So I just want to, let's just say it was 45 and I want to get it filled at 35. I would come over here and manually toggle this over, and then I would hit place order. And now I have 2 positions in, okay? If I want to increase my contract size, all I have to do, you'll notice right now my risk is $35. If I go for 2 contracts, boom, we're at $70. So that's how you do this on the desktop version. I'm going to move over to a mobile device and show you how to do it on there. All right, so now we are over on a mobile device. This is what it'll look like when you get logged in. Basically, you're going to come down over here to where it says markets. Then you're going to click indices. Then you're going to go to US 500. You can select the daily. Press any one of these to get your chart up. And then in the upper right hand corner, you can just hit open chart. You're just pulling down on that little toggle there. And then we are going to be selling at 48.23. You just click on this red button here. You can see market price is currently at about a little above 40. So I'm going to actually change this to a limit order. And I'm going to try and go for 30. Let's go for 33. See if we can get it filled there. Doesn't have to be perfect at all, but we're gonna go for, let's just go for 2 orders today. I'm gonna hit place order, and then it says order has been received. And if we want to check to see if it got filled or not, we can go back and down here on the bottom tab where it says trades, you can click on trades. And if it's under positions, that means that your order did get filled. If it's under orders over here, that means it's pending and it hasn't quite been filled yet. So once it's under positions, that's all you have to do. And we'll come back at 4:15 to check, or we will see what it does the very next day. You can just set it and forget it. Don't worry about it. All right, the last thing I want to address is what the actual order ticket will look like in the Discord group when they come through. So Dr. Cole might drop a picture that looks like this. Will US 500 finish higher than 48.23 at 4:15? You can see that up towards the middle of the screen. If he says sell, it's going to be in red. If this was a buy, you would see the blue selected there, but this is a sell, and so we're gonna keep it on sell. And then you do the same exact thing as I showed you guys earlier. Basically, you'll come into the market here, and then you'll select the price. So you'll come look for 48.23 in gray. And then you basically just push on that red 79. That's a little bit difficult to see there, but 78.75. And then you'll basically look for a market price to be $40 or less. Or if you're going to do a limit order, you can change it to limit and do everything like I just taught earlier in this video. And then you can go ahead and just place your order and be good to go there. Hopefully this makes sense. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to the person that introduced you to this opportunity. Thank you so much and have a good rest of your day.
At Blueprint Worldwide,